All right, the build is complete. Thank you everyone for watching my build, for subscribing, for the comments, and for those who have made YouTube videos to help me build it. I appreciate your time and effort in making videos. Now I know what it feels like to make a video and post it, and it's been a good adventure. It's been challenging, but it's also been fun, and I'm glad that I did it. I could say I would do it again. And this is the carnage of doing the roof rack, which was the last big project. I have, look at all these drill bits that broke off. And I have drill bits that broke off inside. Stripped quite a few of these things. And it was like 5 or 6 drill bits. I'm like, I'm running out of drill bits. We got to get this thing done. But I think it's nice and secure. Got about 100 screws in the deck so it won't blow off while I'm driving. And life is what you make it, if you can read my sign there. I decided to paint that on my wall because I really like that. No matter what's going on around you, life is what you make it. And I choose to make it about love, about adventure, about abundance, about joy. And I'm excited for the adventures that this little van is going to take me on. And I'll see you in the next adventure. Welcome back to Van of Possibility. Today we are finishing up the roof rack. Got the roof rack all taken care of and assembled the other day. Have a little roller bar here, which is nice because then when I have to get my kayak or something up there, it'll help me roll it up there. So I'm going to put a deck on the top today. So I'll do most of it in time lapse and just basically screwing down the self-drilling screws, and that should be that. I'll probably have to cut a few of the boards to the size I want, but I'm hoping it's going to be pretty straightforward. It's going to be a hot day, so I don't necessarily want to be laboring too hard in the sun. I like to be laying out in the sun instead of laboring in the sun. So I'm going to get to that. Okay, so here are the few boards I got up here. I think I need to place them out first, and then I can figure out how many I actually have to muscle up here. Yeah, it looks like I have to cut off at least a foot so I can actually get in the hole in and out. These are long 12 footers. I was hoping these would fit all the way to the other end. Yeah, that fits great from end to end. So I got 4 of those. I don't have to cut those at all. That's great. And they lock in place, kind of like the floor downstairs. I guess. I really don't see how that locks in place. Maybe I was supposed to get some kind of locking piece. Well, I might have to call a lifeline and see if they can help me figure that one out. Otherwise, I was just planning on screwing into this. Taking my self-tapping screws and just screwing right in. And I'll probably do every other beam. I don't know, it might be a little excessive to do every beam. We'll see. But won't that be such a nice deck to lay on? Camp out here. I bought these, this little Boy Scout and his dad, I guess, made a net that goes over the cot. And so it's like a little pop-up, just mesh net tent. And so you just take it out of the packaging and it pops right up, and it's 6 feet something long, about 2.5 feet wide or so, maybe 3 feet wide. So this is 6 feet. It should be able to fit 2 of them side by side. There won't be much walking space, but I think it'll be great. Keep the bugs off me while I camp up here, or my kids sleep up here or something. Okay, I'm gonna work on that. Alright, so here is, it's called Mosquit Oasis. And it's a mosquito net that fits right on top of a cot. You even have the little tie down strings, which will tie down to my roof really nicely. And then I just took some of the Havelock wool and made made this little pad, velcroed it together, and use the Havelock wool to, it's actually quite warm. Could probably use another layer of the wool just to make it a little thicker for my hips, but otherwise it works nicely. I just did it for my hips and my shoulders, so it's not that long. Tight storage, you know, a little storage in the van, so I didn't want to make it too bulky. So that fits right up there on top of the roof, real nice. And I bought 2 of these so they sit side by side. So I just wanted to show you what I was talking about. Just wanted to show you what I was talking about in the other video. Okay. Okay, here's the roof deck finished. See, I did use a lot of screws all the way down. Had to make room for the vent lid to open down there. And if I want to put solar up here, I'll just put it down there on either corner. And I used about 6 of these 12-foot boards all the way from end to end, so I didn't have to cut those. I moved these ones to where I needed them, and then I used the little handsaw and cut off this end for the sunroof that I'm standing in. And you know, totally glad I persevered for this roof deck. It's been a lot of fun to do meditations and have breakfast, watch the stars, also have watch the fireworks up here. It's been a lot of fun, totally worth it. And my van of possibilities done, yay! Been enjoying it, and I'm so glad I did it. All right, hope you enjoy your build.